Welcome learners, I'm Dipankar Vasumadari, teaching English in Gajera Global School, Surat. Okay, in this video we'll discuss the questions. What could be some of the reasons for migration of people from villages to cities? This is the reason. Natural disasters like floods, earthquakes, landslides. Then we have man-made disasters like wars, persecution, construction of dams and accidents, search of a better job, more income, a better standard of living. These are the reasons that people for which people migrate. And then would you agree that promises made to the poor children are rarely kept? Yeah, I would agree. Why do you think this happens? Because most people don't want them to get out of poverty. They want to exploit them. And then the poor did not have any means of finding a solution. What forces conspire to keep the workers in the banking industry or periods of abandoned poverty? So these are the forces. The sahukars, the middlemen, the policemen, the keepers of law, the bureaucrats, and the politicians. Their own poverty and their own lack of enterprise to some extent. Now we are moving on to the next section, talking about the text. So how can Mukesh realize his dream? He has to leave his home and he has to join a garage as an apprentice. Maybe that will help him realize his dream. Now, we cannot say for sure. Hazards of working in the glass vehicles industry, lung infection, loss of eyesight, burning, low income, lack of social security. And how can you eliminate child labor? Why should you eliminate child labor? Because they are the future, they need to be educated. Without education, the country will lag behind, which has happened. And how can you do that? Through government investment in education, which will make free education possible for all, like in Canada, the US, and some Scandinavian countries. Here, education is free for all. Let's see what else we have. Yes, there's an exercise. These are figures of speech, which we discussed in different videos. One is the hyperbole, the metaphor, and the simile. Since we already know about them, I'm just repeating. Hyperbole is basically an exaggeration. He is as light as a feather. We are comparing the man to a feather. It means that this is a hyperbole because a man cannot be as light as a feather. In metaphor also we compare things, but the comparison is kind of indirect. He is a feather. Instead of saying he's like a feather, we can say he is a feather. Figure of speech has now become a metaphor. And if we say he's like a feather, we are using a simile. So we need to figure out what these are, if they are metaphors, if they are similes or hyperboles. Sahib-e-Alam means the Lord of the Universe. It's directly in contrast to what Sahib is in reality. And this is ironic. This is an irony. Why ironic? Because his name and his meaning are in sharp contrast to each other. Drowned in an air of desolation. Here desolation has been compared to air. So metaphor. Miles away from it. It's ironic. Simapur is a place near Delhi, but in some areas it's like very far away from Delhi. Wrapped in wonder, metaphor, like the tongues, simile. Look at the word light here, it's a simile. Not light in her ears, metaphor. Her happiness has been compared to light. And few airplanes, metaphor. Dreams have been compared to airplanes here. Lack of poverty again, a metaphor. Scrounging for gold, hyperbole, metaphor. Hyperbole here, metaphor again, metaphor, and again, metaphor. Plastic bag, metaphor again, compared to freedom. That's it for today. Thank you.